I'm going to share three important things with you, right? Because I was a simp. I was a beta male, right? Even though I wasn't a pushover, right? But I was still a beta male and a simp. It wasn't until I realized and I learned that to build attraction with a woman, I have to prioritize myself more. I did prioritize myself, but I was still submissive and attentive with women. So that's what qualified me as a simp and a beta male. Nah, not too long ago, I transformed from a simp and a beta male to an alpha male. But it took me some learning. And no, I never splurged money on women, even when I was a beta male and a simp. But I was constantly bombarding these women with texts, calling these women as soon as I got the number, ringing the bloody fans off the hook. They would ignore me and not answer. So, with these three tips, right? If you implement these three tips, you will have women chasing you. You will have women chasing you, right? The first tip, right, is to tell her when she asks you to do something or come pick her up or go out with her one weekend, tell her, no, I can't do it this weekend. You know, we could reschedule that for next weekend, right? That's going to show her that, hey, number one, it's not going to drop what it's doing for me. That's the first thing it shows. Number two, it's just going to gain respect for you because you gave a pushback. Because women are used to men dropping what they're doing and doing it. In other words, when she says jump, most men say how high. But that's not you because you are a high value man. A high value man does not answer to the drum of a woman when she beats that drum. And number two, this is the second reason why she's going to respect you, right? She realizes that you're not desperate. A lot of men go wrong because they show desperation. They show thirstiness. That's why women tease a lot of men. Because a lot of you men are showing that you're thirsty and you're desperate. So she could tease you. But a man like me, I am the prize. You got to realize that you are the prize. Once you realize that you are the prize and you lead and you dominate and you're not chasing her, that's when you're going to take your power back. Right? Not too long ago, I was in beta male syndrome mode, simp syndrome. Over the last few weeks, like I would say like a month, I'm been in alpha male mode because I'm learned, right? As a result of me being a beta male, I had a girl ghost me from like April 20th. And you know, she responded to me like May 20th, right? So I'm still got her text on red. I'm gonna respond to her. Not this week, but next week. And as other women, I'm got the numbers, we exchange numbers. I still haven't hit them up. A week, 2 weeks gone. When I'm ready to hit them up, I'm gonna hit them up. That's not important to me. What's important to me is what I'm gonna do. So as an alpha male, right, to assert your dominance, it's not about manipulation or controlling anybody, right? It's about positioning yourself, putting yourself in pole position. It's about self-control. It's about you keeping your power. That's the main thing. You keep your power. You don't want to be giving your power away to these women. And how do you give your power away to these women? Spending on them. Worrying about what guy they're sleeping with. Begging them to stay. I'm been there, done that shit. Recently too. Before I became an alpha male. So I could relate. Now I realize I don't need that woman around me. I don't need her company. Wow, number 7-1. Remember something. Women want your rod I'm not going to say the exact word on YouTube, but they want a man's rod, right? The same way you think that you got to chase them, they know in their minds that we have the power, but they're not going to tell you that because women want you to chase them. So once you realize that you have the power and you don't have to chase them, let them chase you, that's when things are going to change for better, right? So what you want to start doing, setting up your schedule, prioritizing you. Do what you want to do for you first before you respond to her. Don't respond to her text a minute later. When she calls, let the phone ring about 3 to 4 times. 4 times, I'm just saying. Let it ring a couple of times. Don't pick it up on the first, because that's a sign of desperation too, and excitement. When a woman sees you excited, she knows you're vulnerable. She's going to take away your power because you're giving her your power by sharing her you're excited when she calls. You got to keep your composure, remain calm when you're talking to a woman, even if you haven't heard from her in a long time, and direct the conversation. Get to the point. Don't rush it, but do get to the point, because you don't want to be talking to her all night. Make some plans or something like that, but you definitely don't want to be talking to her all night on the phone. Keep it brief. Get to the point. Take the conversation in the direction that you want to take it. Line yourself up to benefit. And like I said, it's not about manipulation. It's about leading and dominating and keeping your power.